Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Hold the Ball, HTB. Hope all is well. Thanks again guys for tuning in wherever you are. Hope all is good and I hope you are safe. Look, this is a video about the Warriors as we verse the Rabbitohs, and this is a preview where I give you guys my thoughts. I talk about the players, what I think about them, and obviously as well the new captain announcement as well. But look, without further ado, pass me the ball. Look, the Warriors, right? This is a game where if we lose, it's going to be 7 losses in a row. 7 losses. Unbelievable. But look, again, I'm going to dive into the players straight away. I'm going to give you guys the team, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on them, and then we'll move from there. So, the fullback, Reece Walsh. The wings, we have Dylan Watson-Selesniak, as well as Marcelo Montoya. And the centers are Pompey, as well as Aitken. The halves are Nikorima and Townsend. And the props are Adam Fanor-Blake and Matt Lodge. And the hooker is Jazz Tavanga. The second rows are Murchie, as well as Sirinen. And the lock is Curran. So, over at the bench, we have Otukolo, Katoa, Arfoa, as well as Armau. And then for the reserves, we have Evans, Gossi, O'Sullivan, and Burn, Murdoch, Marcella. So again, guys, that is the team there announced today. Teamless Tuesday, as you know, we love it. We look forward to it, no matter how disappointed we are. It's always good to look forward to another team naming. But as you noticed, there's one name I didn't actually name. We all know this one, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. So due to injury, he's not playing, but this also at the same time gives us an unfortunate glimpse into the future without Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, but it also gives us a look into the future too in regards to the captain. And Adam Fanor-Blake is going to be the captain here, and me and our Warriors fanatics actually did a video yesterday talking about captains, and I threw up Adam Fanor-Blake's name. And he's the captain now, so it's actually good to see. Now again, guys, obviously it's his debut as a captain, so we're going to see how he goes. It also gives him a good test as well, right, to see how he leads. Obviously his actions do a lot of talking, but I'm going to be personally looking for more the vocal side. But yeah, from 1 to 13, obviously these Walsh, look, I'm happy he's there. You can't complain. It is what it is. Again, with Roger Tuivasa-Sheck not playing, this is what we're going to be seeing next year, I believe. The wings, DWZ, Montoya. Again, Montoya playing in his preferred position should be a good go for us. Dylan Watson-Selesniak as well. Again, you can't really complain. He usually does what he has to do. And then the centers there, we have Pompey as well as Aitken. Aitken, I believe, will be versing Gagai. So that matchup is going to be very interesting to see how he shuts him down. Obviously, Gagai is a very offensive sort of a player, and we know how he goes there. Pompey as well. I think his position is wing as well myself. But again, as per usual, it is what it is with Rocco Berry not playing, unfortunately. This is the way we go. But obviously, I wish Berry all the best, and I hope he returns well for us soon. The halves, look, you've got Nikorima, who I think is okay at best. Probably arguably one of his better games last week, I guess. And you've got Townsend, who's going to be leading us around. So we might see 2 dynamics here. One, probably with one player who's really, reluctant to do things, in my opinion, versus a player who's going to be trying to lead us. And again, as per usual, versing a very good halves in the Rabbitohs, it's not going to work out for us, I don't think. But that's the story I'm sort of looking at anyway. Townsend with his kicking game, Nikorima with something. I hope it is something that he brings, because I'm not too sure what sort of identity it is that he brings to the team. In the latter part of the season anyway. And as mentioned as well, the props, right? Adam Fanor-Blake, Matt Lodge. This here, ladies and gentlemen, is I think the main catalyst for the Warriors go forward. As we know, Lodge, Adam Fanor-Blake last week played very big minutes. Can they do it again in terms of leading us up front? I believe so. As I touched on as well, I can't wait to see how Adam Fanor-Blake goes, not only as a player, but now as the captain as well. And I think it's well deserved. He definitely has the guts that we need. He definitely has the intensity. And again, hey, you could even argue that Matt Lodge does as well, but Lodge as well will be looking to see what he can provide for us up front. So again, a good pick as well. Murchie, Sirinen. I'm surprised Murchie got picked. Obviously, he was dropped last week. I guess the coach is left with a who do I pick sort of a thing, and you sort of pick your poison, I suppose. I like Murchie. He's tall, he's robust, he's got the goods, he knows how to score a try, but when he is bad, oh boy is he bad. Now, I'm hoping he has a good game. I'm hoping he knows how to hold the ball, so to speak, but we just need him to sort of penetrate our edge as well. Hopefully he can, because I know he's a good player. I know he can stand up, but unfortunately, as of late, he hasn't been playing in that form that I would like to see him play in. So we'll see what happens there. Suriname as well. Look, again, same as Murchie, has his good games, has his bad. Unfortunately, just has been dropping a lot of balls lately, actually, to be quite honest. How does he clean it? How does he rectify? I'm not sure. But look, if he can sort of make his presence felt, especially lining up against the opposites and the Rabbitohs teams, that'll be great. Him and Murchie together should hopefully gel, we'll see. And last but not least, obviously there's Curran there as well. And it's going to be great to see him play. I think lock is his position, especially with Tohu Harris out for the remainder of the season, as well as the majority of next season. He can definitely make the lock position his, and he's young, he's growing. And I think it's good too. And I actually enjoy Curran being part of the Warriors team. And I think he offers so much for us and will grow. And I'll touch on the bench as well. Otukolo, yes, finally, we get to see him play. The last time he played was against the Knights. Now, again, bear in mind, the coach could possibly reshuffle things, but for now, the way it stands, the way it looks with Otukolo playing at 14. Now, him and Jazz Tavanga, didn't touch on him before. Jazz Tavanga as well has been playing some good footy in my opinion as of late. Now, how he goes on hooker will all depend. So we'll get to see a glimpse of Otukolo as well, which I'm looking forward to. And I just want to see how he sort of goes around the boys. Hopefully this is cleaner weather as well. Obviously against the Knights when he played, it was wet. Hopefully in a different context, could he add more? I hope so. I think there's probably a big chance for him to make a statement. Make a statement, especially with Egan being out. If there's any time to make a statement now, Otukolo, it's now, basically. So go for gold. Let's see what he can produce. Katoa, R4, Amo. Again, Katoa, I think would be more effective starting. I think Katoa's more a momentum player. So I think if he comes in when it's not good, unfortunately, he doesn't gel well. But I think when he goes in starting, at least he can sort of dictate his game. I think anyway, as I said again, I like him a lot. I want him to play well. I think I'm very harsh on him purely because I know what he can bring. I know for a fact that when we're talking about Eliesa Katoa, we're talking about arguably the future of the Warriors from the second row position, someone who can lead us, somebody who can help us in the edge, and someone who is still learning the game. But he is a big part of the Warriors, I believe, and I'm happy he's there. R4 and Amo, it's good to see R4 back. Amo, look, doesn't do the pretty things as mentioned before, but he does the hard work, and that's what you can expect. R4 as well will be good to go, so I cannot wait for some off the back fence running. But yeah, look, I'll just name some of the key players, right? These Mitchell, Gagai, Walker, Reynolds, Burgess, Golo, Matangi, Murray, Su'a, and then Jai Arrow as well, who comes off the bench. This team, especially from the halves, man, half combination we're facing this week was better than the one we faced last week, all right? So we've got to put that in mind. We've got to put this into perspective. We've got to understand this is what we're dealing with here. And it's not pretty to understand that, and it's not great. Then you throw in Latrell Mitchell in the mix. You throw in Gagai in the mix, and you throw in a good defensive, solid team. Again, they're going to be bashing, but it's up to us to sort of counter that, right? Again, we'll see how we go. But look, now it takes me to my thoughts of the team overall. In order for us to show something, look, it's going to be a forwards battle. Our forwards just need to stand up and hear the call. We've got to stand up to the call. We've got to stand up to the call to defend, to show some guts like last week, some glory and a bit of heart. Because this Rabbitohs team, even though they won against the Bulldogs, I don't think Wayne Bennett was too impressed with his performance. So you know they're going to be throwing everything by the kitchen sink at us. And it's up to us to respond. Unfortunately, this team, the way we're going this year, we can't really respond to too much. It's been the story thus far. But however, in saying that, on a week-to-week basis, you just hope the Warriors can as a fan. And it's just one of those moments. In terms of what the halves can do, I don't think we'll be able to match up with the Rabbitohs. Right? In terms of what the backs can do, look, thankfully they've got Mansour as well as Jackson Paulo, who aren't their regular starters, so it sort of gives us an edge. But I mean, ultimately as well with Pompey, as well as Montoya, again, it's sort of even. If not, Rabbitohs still have the wood over us with Gagai as well as Graham playing. Then you add in Latrell Mitchell, that experience against Walsh. Look, guys, it's not looking good. right? I try to spin this as positively as I can. I guess the only positive is that there's faith that the forwards, if they stand up, we can do something. And I say this a lot, something. I don't know what it is, but it's something. As to what it is, don't know. But in saying that, can you trust Lodge? Can you trust Eden Fonua-Blake? Yeah, you can. But can you trust the other forwards around them? That's the question there. Now it's going to be interesting to see how the coach sort of works the rotations. Again, granted, like I said before, this team may change. We may see Ben Murdoch-Masila in place of, say, for example, Murchie. I don't know. But it is what it is for now. Again, just hoping that Townsend has a blinder, that he can lead us, that he can kick the ball around. Look, I hope Nikorima can run around. That's my thoughts too. Can he? I don't know. The improvements for the Warriors, just show a bit of heart, you know, a bit of tackle, a bit of mongrel, a bit of aggression. That, you know, that'll be good. There's not much to say there really. It's just defense, defense, defense. Let the rest do the talking. But if we can defend well, everything else will fall into play. I guess in just learning how to hold the ball, because unfortunately at times we drop it and yeah, just put ourselves under pressure. But I will see how it goes. For the prediction, look, obviously I give you guys my thoughts and I try to hammer it in and hype it up, but sometimes you just, like last week, I guess you just got to be real. My prediction really is I think the Rabbitohs will be too good for us at the end. We may start off fast, that's what I reckon. I reckon we'll start off fast, we'll you know, run out the gate there really quick, but I think that grind, you know, when the game comes to a grinding halt, unfortunately we don't know how to grind yet, or we're just not mentally in it. But you look, for me personally, Rabbitohs to win this game, I reckon 36 points to 14. That's what I reckon. 36 points to 14. Rabbitohs win. And our Warriors, obviously, again, looking down the barrel of a 7th loss, unfortunately. I wish that was not the case, but that's what I'm looking at. Would I like to be proven wrong? Absolutely. You know I would. Do you guys think they can prove us wrong? Again, give me something to cheer about. Show me why we can win. But from what I think, I don't think we can. They're too good of a team. We don't do well against really good teams. Unfortunately, we can't even beat the bad teams too. So this is what it's at. Try scorers for the Warriors. Try and Reece Walsh. He seems to grab one. I reckon even try good old Murchie as well. But for the Rabbitohs, you got Gagai, Latrell Mitchell. Try Walker as well. Maybe even chuck in Kolo Matangi or Burgess as well. But yeah, guys, that has been my summation of the game and our preview. So as we look towards this Saturday, we'll see what happens. But guys, that is my thoughts anyway. What do you guys think? Is there a chance that we can win? Or do you agree with me? Do you think the Rabbitohs are just too good, too clinical, and they're just going to sort of sweep us off the park? But guys, thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. This has been another Hold the Ball preview on the Warriors. Look, Warriors, if you want to win, what do you have to do? Hold the ball. See you guys next time.